Okay, everybody, I thought I'd give a perspective on the new Echo Loop ring from Amazon, which is a very interesting product that unfortunately is not well executed for the reasons I will explain in this very short and very first and possibly last ever review on my channel of a tech product. But I am a geek, I am a nerd. I have millions of Echo devices. Well, not millions of them, but Alexa, how many Echoes do I have?
I'm not sure.
Okay, good enough. There's at least one in this room right now. Actually, there's about probably 5 in my house. So I am definitely an Amazon fanboy, fan nerd. I got this shirt from Amazon. I got this fake green screen behind me from Amazon. I get a lot of stuff from Amazon, and I generally love their products, but not this one. And I'll explain why and what's wrong with it in my perspective and how to make it better, because I would love to get a fully functional version of this Echo Loop that meets all these suggestions I'm going to put out in this first, and as I said, probably last, given how bad I am at these things. So the process is pretty cool. If you're invited, if you get an invitation, coveted invitation to the 1 day or day one or whatever they call it, then you will be eligible to request a free product from Amazon, which is a ring fit kit, which comes to you basically instantaneously. I think it was probably either 3D printed or dropped by a drone. But I got it almost immediately after I ordered, I was invited to participate in the 1 day or day one, whatever it's called, trial project of the Echo Loop. So it comes with a kit, and you get your choice of 4 different sizes, from small, medium, large to extra large, which is when I got it. They say recommend trying it on your index finger, which I thought was really weird because I would never wear a ring on my index finger. And actually, you can access the functionality from any finger, but even the extra large barely fits on the index finger of yours truly. So I did put it on a ring finger, which was available. And it has a button that you're going to press when you actually get the device. And that button is your activation. So as I said, you try on the fit, then you go to Amazon, you order it. I believe it's about $140, which is not terribly expensive for a product that has the potential that this device has. Unfortunately, as I say, it doesn't really live up to it. And an Apple Watch is far superior. Of course, I have to have an Apple Watch, both for functionality and for the reason that even once you get a working Echo Loop, you're not able to connect to it by itself, unlike the Apple Watch, which if you have a cellular plan, you can connect to. So what you do is you have to pair it with your phone. In my case, it's an iPhone. And when you do it, it has a lot of disadvantages. You always have to have your phone with you. Kind of defeats the purpose. It just saves you from taking it out of your pocket. But if you have an Apple Watch in particular, you already have a phone on your wrist, and you can activate that using Hey Siri or other ways of activating your smart watch. And I'm sure there's an analog for the Google family of products. So once you choose your size, about 20 hours later, you get a box in the mail that looks like this from Amazon. And they're big brown trucks of happiness. And you open it up, it matches your size, XL. And you see this incredibly cool and very elegant packaging device that they do. And there's your ring. And it comes with a little tiny button, as I said. So that little button is what you press to activate the AL word, as we call it, and it fits on your ring finger, and you can access it from your thumb on whichever hand you put it on. When you press the button, you were supposed to activate a tiny speaker. And the tiny speaker, this has only been off charge, which points out one of the flaws in the product as far as I'm concerned. The battery life is pitiful. I've had it last maybe 6 hours at a time, using it once or twice an hour for a few minutes. And so I'm going to have to charge it. This is not staged. I'm going to have to charge it again. I just charged it yesterday. It's been sitting idle. So I'll charge it for a few minutes. I'll come back and resume the review. Okay, I'm back. I haven't actually started charging it yet. I wanted to show you this cool process. It does have some cool things that I like, such as you can it comes with this handy little holder that's magnetically activated. So you put it on and it will start charging. A light will light up when you connect it via USB-C. No, micro USB. So you connect it via included micro USB cable, and it will start to charge, and it will glow green. Actually, pretty quickly you can start to use it, and but it's different than the Apple product. It came dead on arrival. The battery didn't work. In other words, it was functioning, but it wasn't able to be charged. So I'm going to charge it now. Give it a few minutes, and I'll come right back. Okay, we are back after about 5-minute quick charge of the Echo Loop. And let's give it a try. You ready? Excited to hear what it's all about, what all the buzz is about? Here you go. I'm going to push the button that activates the smart assistant with the name of A. What time is it? Please try again. Let me try again. What time is it? What time is it? So it's asking me to please try again. I swear I had no role in setting this up. This is happening about 50% of the time. The other 50% of the time it will work and it will do what it's advertised to do if you can hear it. And if you can actually put it in your mouth so that it can hear what you're saying, I'll try that. What time is it? So you can barely hear it unless it's right up to your ear. Kind of defeats the purpose when you could just talk into your watch, pick up your phone. It does advertise all the things it can do, some of the things to try in the included instructions. Say, stay productive, remind me to water the plants when I get home, how late is the nearest Whole Foods open, what's on my to-do list, remember that Dave wears a size 10 shoe. I don't know who Dave is, but he's got medium-sized feet. Stay connected. You can actually make a single contact in your phone, your top contacts. When you press it, you will get connected by phone to that person through the Ring, and it will control. You'll be able to play, podcasts and things on your iPhone just as you would normally. But again, it kind of defeats the purpose. You have to take it out of your pocket, put it over here, put it next to your ear rather, and then hope that it makes the connection, which, as I said, it does at about 50% of the time if you're lucky. I will say a couple of the good things about it. I think it looks kind of cool. It is big. It's kind of, my gangster pinky ring is a little bit smaller. It's made out of cool Vibranium-like material, which is great. The idea is cool. And of course, it's very satisfying to put it onto the magnetic charger. It locks in with a type of force that's quite satisfying, oddly enough. But the bads really outweigh the goods by a large margin, in my opinion. And the other thing that, there's some security flaws in this, as I'll point out as we go on. But first, the bad. It's very laggy. It only works a few times out of 10 when you try to use it. It doesn't connect to it. It's in terms of fashion and whatnot, it is kind of cool, but it is quite big. I find myself snagging it on things. It comes with a list of warnings, including a very gremlin-like warning against water protection. The Echo Loop is water resistant. You can wash your hands while wearing the Ring, but showering and swimming are not recommended. Note that water resistance is not a permanent condition. Resistance might decrease as a result of normal wear. I did wear this thing, washed it, did put it in the shower. I don't know why it would be more sensitive to shower water than washing your hands, as we're supposed to do while singing Happy Birthday in these crazy times. But it's not waterproof, so you have to be careful about it. It says your finger changes size throughout the day, and if removing your finger is challenging, your finger has expanded. To remove the Ring, cut off your finger. No, you don't do that. You wash it with cold water, so it gives you some instructions to get it off. It is a little bit sticky, the material, which I believe is titanium, not vibranium, sadly. Then there's other warnings. Do not use when driving. Use caution while driving, at least engaging in activity that requires your full attention. So, I guess to be totally safe, you would not be able to use it while you're driving. And so that's another consideration to have. You might want to take it off when you're driving. So all these things kind of make it a little bit premature. As I say, it's not ready for prime time. Get it? Prime, Amazon Prime. But nevertheless, I think it has potential, although I think they have to solve the biggest possible security risk of all, and that's really the ugly, and there's good, bad, and ugly, which is that you could actually have it, read your email, read a text message, tell what's on your schedule. So anybody can just pick it up and find it and say, oh, well, I wonder what Brian's schedule is, or wonder what's in his shopping cart. There's some embarrassing things in there. It's not all Amazon echoes. So for these reasons, I think they have to address that, either with some kind of passcode or some way. The Apple Watch does it through a passcode when you first put it on. To me, that's sort of unacceptable, that anybody who would find it, leave it lying around, can just find out what's in your shopping cart, make a phone call to your top contact, and it will appear, if your phone's nearby, it's coming from you. So I think it is has a significant flaw in that the security presents a great risk to it. I do think it might not turn out to be the next Fire phone. Hopefully it will be updated and upgraded. They do have glasses that are also out. I'll just tease you with them. Here they are here. No, these are reading glasses that I got that I use sometimes at night, but to read very fine print in the dark. These are not the Amazon glasses that are supposedly coming out soon too. I believe they'll have the same security flaw, unless I'm wrong, that they can be activated without any passcodes or what have you. So I think the idea is good in principle. It does need significant risk mitigation before I'll continue to use it. And so I think it's not ready for prime time, as I say. I don't think you needed to have it on hand. I also think it doesn't have the features of the Oura Ring. This is an Oura Ring, so you can tell, which I didn't get on Amazon, one of the few things I did not buy on Amazon. But the Oura Ring is much smaller. And the Oura Ring also does functions that I think the Echo Loop should do. Namely, it should be able to track your sleep, track your motion, track your steps, etc. And that would give it real viability to for users to use, and actually have some other features that are not built in currently into the Loop, but are easy enough, at least for the Oura folks, to implement in the Oura Ring, which I wear to track sleep, to track exercise steps. I like to see them fight it out, the Apple Watch, if it agrees with the Oura Ring. They don't always agree, but the Ring is supposed to be the best place to measure things like your heart rate, much better than your wrist. So I think I would expect that Amazon should be able to make a pretty good competitor to this. And it's not really proper to think of the Loop as a competitor to your smartwatch. So those are the good, the bad, and the ugly features of this smart wearable. I don't think it's ready for prime time. Sorry to keep making the same joke. Anyway, your mileage may vary. Some people love it, I know. Some people, are finding challenges with it. But I think until they fix a security flaw, it's a pass for me. So I will be sending this back, making use of my Amazon Prime membership to do so. So thanks a lot. Let me know what you think about this in the comments. If you like this review, if you want to see more for tech gadgets for nerds like me, and hopefully like you. This is Brian Keating signing off and trying the Echo Loop one last time. What time is it?